So that's number one on your list. Not necessarily number one, but the first on your list.
Hey, I walked right into it. So.
Well, sticking with a similar vein for me of superhero movies, mine would be Endgame. And again, place and time. I've talked about this before with Lord of the Rings and Star Wars: Avengers of the Sith, and like
yes,
the 9 years that led to Endgame. The 10 years that led from Iron Man to Endgame, and going on that journey with them and being invested and in the theater with 400 people that were also intrinsically invested was a mind-blowing theater experience. And there were so many moments that were collective gasps, or the whole crowd was like applauding
and cheering.
So that's right on the cusp. If we did this in 2025, that would be 6 years old. Came out in 19, but
hey, we're still cutting.
That's for me number one on the list.
Oh, and I think you've had more of those movie theater experiences with people where like the crowd's invested, the waiting in line. I know you've shared on that. I can say I haven't had many of those, but that Endgame experience was just a next level, like not just the movie, but that crowd feel experience, that the sighs, the oohs, the ahs, the applause, the sad parts where it's like, it's not like one person is like teary-eyed, it's like there's 800 eyes that are wet in here. Like, and we're all sad because we've walked this path with them, and it's like, it's our brother, it's our sister, it's like they're part of us.
I am Iron Man.
Yes, it had to be.
Avengers Assemble. Oh.
The Hammer. Chris Evans.
Yes!
And then Thor Hemsworth. Huh?
It's just, and again,
but that
the 15 films that led to it, being a part of that, following along with it, was such a place and time that you can watch them all, and you can have a group of friends that go on that journey with you. And again, in 10 or 15 years, those films are there to enjoy. But seeing it the first time with no spoilers, nobody knowing what's coming.
Yes.
Not only will that not be replicated, I don't know if something like that will be replicated again, because I think with that phase 1 and 2 of Marvel that they did that led to this was executed so well, with so few duds along the way and such amazing ones that were in the middle.
Yeah.
It was just Kevin Feige did such a good job kind of orchestrating that. So many moving pieces.
Yeah.
From the music to all just getting the contract signed for everyone to show up in those 3 movies.
Yeah.
Mind blowing. When you look at like the poster, it's like 19 names, and they could all be headliners in their own film. They're all in one movie together.
Yes. No, it was. I could see things happening, but I don't know that anything will ever get that.
Because that was first. They're obviously going to continue to make superhero movies. Maybe DC will finally figure that balance out of the dark brooding with the comedic. Maybe. We've seen sometimes where it's worked better than others.
Yeah.
But as a narrative arc across so many different stories that all culminate, I don't know that the broader audience has that appetite to be so invested for a decade with a movie studio to build to one thing.
Like even you have like Harry Potter, and that was amazing, but it's Harry Potter all the way through. It's not different storylines all tying together.
Yep.
Yeah, Lord of the Rings, it's all Lord of the Rings.
They've tried.
But it's not.
Some are better than others. It seems to be kind of dropping in quality as we go from the Lord of the Rings to the Hobbit to Rings of Power.
Yeah.
Sounds like we're getting some more live action ones from Peter Jackson, so maybe there'll be another come up. I don't know if he's doing the Silmarillion or some other add-on story, but I know that they're doing War of Rohirrim, an animated film, is coming out this Christmas.
Okay. I've not heard of it, know nothing about it.
So that could be great. Animated films are awesome. So
They do give flexibility.
Mm-hmm.
They really do, especially with what they can do with animation now. You look at like something like the new Spider-Man animated Miles Morales.
Well, we just watched that. I had not seen them. And I've only seen Into the Spider-Verse, and we just watched that yesterday. It starts out with Peter Parker, then he dies, and they bring in Peter B. Parker, and then they bring in Ghost, and they bring in the animated pig one. It's John Mulaney and
Nicolas Cage. Spider-Man Noir. I mean, if they want to do that, I mean, if you see,
There he is.
I'd be totally down for that. Off camera there, figuring. Anyways, yes, I would, especially if they had Nicolas Cage come in and do. Oh, I think his voice and they could crush that.
Yeah.
And especially if they did do like an all black and white, like animated black and white. Maybe just the occasional like flash of color and like the hype scenes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that would be just one. It'd be so much different than like the colorful things of like what they've done with the couple Miles Morales films so far.
Visually, mind-boggling.
But if they all of a sudden went with the black, white, gray, but that same kind of storytelling, same kind of action.
Yeah.
But then the raspy, rough Nicolas Cage,
kind of like
noir Spider-Man,
like a Sin City mixed with Watchmen kind of feel.
Yes. That to me just seems, and it seems like they're setting up to have that at some point. I think it really just comes down to if they can get Nicolas Cage to sign on to doing one or two films with it.
Yeah, maybe he's still pining for Ghost Rider 3. I'm sure he's. He doesn't turn much down, it appears.
No, it doesn't seem like he does. Good for him, though, because I enjoy what he does.
When he hits. I thought he was great in Matchstick Men. I really liked him in Kick-Ass as Big Daddy. He was great. I enjoy him a lot in the National Treasure movies.
Yes,
I can't believe we haven't gotten a third one of that yet.
I really.
I know we got a Disney Plus series, but I want a third one.
Yeah, I really enjoyed those. That was a good time. And on the Endgame thing, I just circling back around, I just thought about like as you're thinking about the references to movies past and stuff. Captain America with Mjolnir, with the hammer. In 10 years from now, if you haven't seen the movies before,
not as significant.
He's just using Thor's hammer, like whoop-de-doo, doesn't mean a thing. Like that. That also makes me so sad. Like, because that, like...
I mean, even the I am Iron Man moment.
Yes.
If you haven't seen the first movie, which he comes out and just says, I am Iron Man. But also, if you're not a fan of the song, I am Iron Man.
Yep.
Which was...
double reference.
One of the leading songs in the first movie, and then they just call it back in the climax of the film. Yeah. That if you don't know those references, like... Yeah, duh. You're Iron Man. What? Yeah. I am inevitable.